Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Coach Rock here from Revenge Basketball, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the jab move. The jab move is one of the best moves you can do in a real game situation, but the thing is, you don't want to get caught up trying to be like Melo, where you're doing a bunch of jab steps. Not that there's anything wrong with Melo, just that you're not on Melo's level yet, so you probably don't want to ISO and jab a bunch of times. So what we're going to be doing here is focusing on one, maybe two jab scenarios or sequences that can help you create space for your shot, help you move your opponent so that you can create angles for yourself, so that you could attack the basket, so that you can shoot an open shot, so that you can create for yourself and your teammates. So pay close attention to this video, because I'll be breaking down the jab step from bottom all the way to top so that you can easily add it to your game. Let's get into it. So the first step to making the jab effective is you have to be a good player out of the triple threat. In other words, you have to be a threat as soon as you catch the ball. Because if you can't shoot, the defender's not going to guard you close, or he's not really going to engage with you. And you need this engagement to be able to move him. So if you can't shoot the ball well and you can't handle the ball well, then you're not going to have an effective jab step. Because if you shoot well, they have to push up on you. If you can dribble well, they have to play off you a little bit, but if you can do both, then they're really at your mercy, because they can't play off you too far, you're going to shoot, but if they get too close, you'll blow by them. This is when the jab step is the most effective. So the first thing I would practice doing if I were you, of course, working on your handles, working on your shot, but specifically getting to spots where you're going to be at in the game, whether it's the top of the key, the wings, wherever you usually play at. And if you're a guard, then you're going to be playing all around the three-point line, so you should practice all the spots. But practice catching, shooting. Not only just catching, shooting shots, but catching and then shooting out of the triple threat, where maybe you are delaying it a second or two. Because yes, we could shoot like this, but also, can you shoot like that, catching the defender off guard? Then practice driving out of these same situations. So yes, you want to practice being able to just catch and go, but you also want to practice being able to generate a lot of speed and a good first step straight off kind of this stationary right here, boom, and pushing off and going. And the key to that, we've talked about on this channel, is getting more athletic, pushing off the ball of your foot, focusing on pushing hard off that back foot. Those are some things that'll help you with your first step. Once you have those things down, you can have a very effective jab step. Now, while you're working on building those things, you can still work on your jab step. So maybe you're not the best shooter yet. Maybe you're not the best dribbler yet. That doesn't mean you can't work on the jab step, but it will all come together the better you get at those. Then we have really two primary jabs that you're going to see, that you're going to use the most. Now, you could argue that you would have a third, which is a cross jab step, but I think today we'll just focus on pretty much the primary ones you're going to be using. So the most important ones are this side step right here. It's kind of like a angled jab, and this at your opponent jab, so this straight at him. Now these both work, they serve two different purposes. This jab, of course, you're moving your defender that way, which allows you to create space and go that way. So you can drive, step back. But what you're doing is you're moving your defender here to go from side to side. So boom, it works really well though, because a lot of times when you drive, obviously you can't drive straight at the opponent, you should, but anytime you try to beat somebody, you're gonna have to kind of angle a little around them. So that's why I think this is the most effective one, is that little side jab right there. But like I said, you also have the jab straight at the opponent. What this jab is really good at is at creating space, making him go back a little. So usually a defender, his first reaction is going to be to just hop back a little, which can create space for your shot. A good pump fake, because he'll be running at you, remember, so if you can drive, it'll be good to drive by him when he's running at you. But those are the two primary. And then let me just quickly cover the third one, is you would cross jab here, So some things you could do out of this is quickly turn back this way. That's probably my favorite move to do out of that. This works more so, not so much to create an immediate scoring opportunity for you, but this works well when a guy is crowding you, because it allows you to protect the ball, and then allows you to you're not hooking the defender, but it allows you to get an angle on him to blow by him. But like I said, that one is a little more advanced. Let's just focus on the two primary ones, specifically the main one, which is this side jab. Now with any jab step you're doing, you want to have a violent jab. Now you could kind of set it up, but you want to have violent jab. I would say maybe not always a violent jab. You want to have different paces. You know, we're all about changing speeds. Same thing with your jab step. And the harder you jab will change the speed that your jab is going at. But when you are really executing a good jab, the move that's really going to create space is when you really initiate that jab. That's going to make the defender really move, really shift. So remember that. No matter how many times you fake jab, your real jab you want to be violent with it. Notice how I'm using my jab. I'm not just using my feet. I'm not just going like this. I'm using my whole body, the ball, my head, upper body. I'm going with the jab. Because if I drive, that's what's happening. If I'm driving, let's just say I'm driving to the basket, I'm not just going like that, right? If I'm driving, I'm here, I'm going with everything. So your jab, you want it to look the same. Like you're going that way, you want everything else, every other part of your body to resemble what you would do if you're driving. So boom, violent jab, get lower. When he shifts, you gotta act quick. All right, you got to either drive quick, either dribble, step back, either straight shot. That's what you want to do out of that jab step. The front jab, same type of thing. You can, but when you jab hard is what's really going to make him react. All right, so those are the basics to a good jab step. So let me just show you a few angles right in front. So we're here, your front jab, you're here, boom. Still, everything is going with me. Side jab, notice my body here. If we draw a straight line here, you're not just tapping here and keeping the rest of your body on the line. If there's a line right here, I'm bringing everything, boom. That's gonna make him drop and allow you the space to create, to do something, to score, to create an angle for your teammate, to do something good for your team. First thing you're going to want to do is be able to shoot out of that. That keeps the defense honest, because now he has to push up on you. When he pushes up on you, it opens up the entire floor for your team, because he has to close that space between you, which opens the space behind him, gives you more opportunities to drive. And this is why guys like Stephen Curry has become such a great finisher at the rim. I mean, yes, he's skilled at finishing at the rim, but he gets there so easy, even though he might not be the most athletic, because you have to respect his shot. So now when you get people pushing up on you, any slight head fake, anything gets them. Then you want to practice being able to just push out of here and get to the rim in one dribble. Notice I didn't take two dribbles there. I didn't go like this. You want to get to the rim in one dribble. And the best way to practice this is trying to just move it out, try to get to the rim in one dribble from here, from there, out of the triple threat. That'll train you to develop that ability. Once you have that in your game, now you can start adding the jab. Boom, he shifts, leaves you open, you hit the shot. Also what you can do, jab, he goes that way, you can drive straight. You can boom, when he recovers, you can step back. Simple game. I'm not taking a lot of dribbles here to create space. Boom. Oh, he shifts. Oh, he recovers, step back, shot. If he doesn't recover, you get to the rim, finish with a floater, layup, defense collapse, kick to your teammate. A lot you can do, all because of this one simple move. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful and you are looking to take your game to the next level, I have a free training for you. It's called my 3 biggest secrets to become a lights out shooter in real games. I'll put the link in the comments for you. Just scroll down, click that link that is pinned in the comments. That'll take you directly to the page where you can read all about my 3 biggest secrets to help you become a lights out shooter. Shooting is important. It's needed to become an elite player. If you can't shoot, I don't care how good your handles are, you're not going to be effective. So definitely check that out. If you enjoyed the video, do me a big favor, hit the thumbs up for me, comment below, let me know what else you need help with. Last but not least, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel, turn on notifications so you never miss another video. Until next time, I'll see you then.